What if I just stay here instead?
That's not going to be any good.
Just listen to me breathing. You should just do this.
Hi, I'm Ash.
And I'm Tate.
And this is NotasFkd. That'll do. So, first off, I want to say we have our first patron.
Yeah, boy! Patronus!
Patronator. Don't do that, we'll get copyrighted.
You're so freaking awesome!
We're going to get copyrighted. Yes, so this episode is dedicated to Michael, who is our first are we just going to call him Patronuses now? Because that happened?
Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
Thank you so much. So, with our Patreon, I forgot what it's called. With our Patreon, we've only done the basic sort of tiers because I don't know how to use it and I don't know what people want. So there's different levels, different bonus things that you get, like early access to episodes, bonus content. I think the highest tier that I have on there at the moment gets access to a monthly AMA. I've seen a couple of things of... You can ask Tate anything.
Anything.
I've seen a couple of different podcasts, at their highest level, they add the patrons to their close friends list on Instagram. So you can see I don't know, whatever. Tell me what you want and I'll see if I can make it work, essentially, because I don't know what you want. You got to let me know. So yeah, thank you. And this episode is dedicated to you, Michael.
Mikey! Ow!
Oh, Jesus.
Was that loud? Sorry.
Very much so.
You're a legend. You're a legend.
Me or Michael?
Michael.
Yes.
Not you.
Oh. Fair.
Sus.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm alright. How's your week been?
It's actually been good. It's actually been good, except for that one day where I was editing that other episode. So we recorded another episode, and the audio technical difficulties things happened again. But for some fucking reason, I could not fix it this time. And I got so frustrated after about 4.5 hours of editing that I went, fuck this, and I deleted the whole thing. Luckily, we had another episode in the bank, which I pulled out, edited in less than an hour, and I was like, holy fuck, was that so much easier.
The sound quality was
You know why?
perfect.
Because I'm not pulling anything from Zoom anymore. I'm just using my OBS files.
Yeah, right.
So the only thing that I now use from Zoom is the video file you send me for the image. Yeah, that's the only thing I use.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, so aside from that, it was good. It was good. I didn't do a lot. I caught up little bits on uni, played a lot of Stardew Valley. That's kind of it.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's it. Your week's not been that great though, has it? Work's been a bit shit again.
Look, it really hasn't this week. Yeah, just because of work and also my mentality of it, and also my mental health. It's all just been pretty terrible this week, which kind of sucks. It's been long ass days, and then there was days where, obviously during COVID, I want to try and work from home as much as I can, do the right thing,
Stay the fuck at home.
Stay the fuck at home. And then I think there was 3 days this week where I had to go in over lunch. And when I say over lunch, I mean use my lunch break to travel into work to then continue to work. So, yeah. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, it's kind of been pretty shit, to be honest. But hey, I'm here and I'm drinking coffee.
Bless you.
But other than that, thank you. You know, yeah, that's.
I would say you should just get another job, but I know that's not that easy because I've been applying for jobs for the last 4 weeks. But then again, my city is also gone.
Yeah.
Nobody lives here anymore.
I wouldn't risk living in Melbourne right now. Or Victoria.
It's fine.
In general.
Stay the fucking home.
Stay the fucking home. And it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my life at the moment. Actually, I did get I got a message on LinkedIn from somebody that was asking me, "Hey, are you open to a job?"
A job?
Oh my god! Are you open to opportunities? That was it.
Right.
Far out.
Are you open to job?
Are you open to job? Thank. So, which was really weird because I haven't. Well, I've got some before, but they've usually been like recruitment agencies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This person
or
headhunted
MLMs.
me, and I was like, "Melms,
multi-level marketing schemes."
Oh, right. So I said thank you. No, but thank you. But it was just nice. It was nice to be wanted.
Why'd you say no?
It's nice. Oh, because no, not that job.
Not that job.
Plus,
right.
I'm pretty happy. I am happy with my job. It's just sometimes it's shit, just like everywhere, you know. Sometimes it's shit, but it does get better. There you go. You can have that one.
Thank you. Put that on a shirt.
Put that on a shirt. I just finished my coffee too, and now I'm slightly disappointed.
Oh no.
It's a really good coffee. Check out this cup as well.
I was looking at that.
It's some cool art.
That's cute. It's us. I'm the rabbit lady.
A dog, and I'm just looking at you like, what the fuck?
You're rolling your eyes at me. Oh wow, it's actually us. I'm just not that skinny. That's cute. I'll be the rabbit lady.
Well, it's
wait,
a rabbit.
It's the same colours that we wore to the ball.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm wearing the red dress.
No,
although you were wearing a white suit. Yeah.
A white suit. Woo!
Maybe when this episode releases, I'll put one of our ball photos up. Tate and I went to my year 12 ball together because I refused to take a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Exactly for this reason, because I knew that I wanted to look back on it and it not be shit memories.
Look back on it and go, ooh.
Look back on it and go, I had the flyest fucking date there.
Cheer, boy.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was great. It was a good night.
Oh, damn. A white suit, though.
I was so proud. You were like, I'm going to wear a white suit. And I was like, oh my God, do it. And then you actually did it. And I was like, holy shit. And all the other boys were just wearing like black, except for that one guy that wore a bright green suit. But
there's always one. There's always one.
Yeah, wasn't as good.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, what are we doing today? What are we talking about today? What's the sitch? What's the sitch? What's the haps?
So we were talking about what we wanted to. Well, we were talking about what we want to talk about today, and
talking about what we want to talk about. What we're talking about.
You could.
Let's talk about.
Shut the fuck up. Let's talk about it. Love languages. I don't know how to segue into that. So I first heard about the concept of lungs. The first time I heard about the concept of lungs. The first time I heard about the concept of love languages.
The first time you heard about the concept of lungs, it took your breath away. myself.
I hate you too. It's all right.
That's great.
No, that was actually pretty good. Well done.
Thanks.
I could see you thinking about it though.
Yeah, because I was like, what did she just say? Say that back again. And then my brain was like,
breathing, lungs, air, breathing.
Throwback to like the first episode or whatever it was, second episode, relationships. I was saying Tanna takes your breath away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He gives me asthma.
Throwback. Asthma.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
Reminiscing on our own prowess.
Yeah.
First time I heard about love languages was I was in Bali with Brogan, who was one of my bridesmaids, one of my best friends. And we're both like little balls of anxiety, so that was fun. We went to a different country together, just the two of us, for my birthday, it was actually very good. But she was talking about love languages and how like how people give and receive love is sort of like different, and there's like little categories, and I don't actually know what mine is. And Tate, I don't know if you know what yours is, but I was like, let's do a quiz and find out and talk about it.
Love languages.
So have you heard about love languages before, Tate?
I have. And I did mine, well, the first time I heard about it was last year. And I did mine then, but I'm curious as to find out if my love language has changed.
What was it you thought your love language was going to be, and what did you get?
So I thought what my languages were going to be was quality time and physical touch. And
touchy boy.
That's what I got. I'm a touchy boy. Yeah. So
I know what mine's going to be.
That's exactly what I got. But
do you think it'll be the same?
I don't know. I would say so, but who knows? You know, over this past year, we've all changed.
I hate it when
for
you
the
do this
better or
face.
for worse, or no, not at all. So
We've
not all of us
changed,
have
but not-
changed.
I knew. Okay.
So,
I don't know
Ash,
what's-
do you know what the 5 love languages are?
No. So obviously physical touch is one you said. Is
Physical touch?
gifts, giving or receiving gifts.
Receiving gifts, yeah.
Receiving gifts.
Yeah.
Is giving gifts
Yeah.
one?
It's more
like under-
acts of service, like doing something for someone.
Right. Okay.
It's like doing something, yeah.
Okay. Physical touch.
Physical
Words
touch.
of affirmation. Something
That's
like
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I think that's
Yeah.
Brogan's. Brogan's is words of affirmation. Is that all of them? How many did we say?
Physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and
Words of affirmation.
affirmation.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't know what mine's gonna be.
Yeah.
I really don't.
If you could just like take a guess, like what would you?
I think. Yeah. So I know that I sort of show. See, the thing with me is because of my BPD and stuff, I'm never sure of people's actual like feelings and like relationships towards me. I need a lot of like reassurance and all that kind of stuff, and even then I'm still like, yeah, I don't believe you. And it's a legit thing. I say it to Victoria all the time. I'm like, and so I show love in a lot of different ways, but mostly I'll just keep using Victoria and Steph as they were furnishing their house, I'll go over and put together like their flat pack furniture because not a lot of people like to do it. I love them both, but they're not the most like handy people, like in terms of, you know, having all the tools and all that kind of stuff. But like I like teaching them that kind of thing as well, and I like getting it out of the way because I know that I'm good at it and I enjoy doing it as well. But I even found them I saw a coffee table that I was just scrolling on Facebook with. I wasn't scrolling on Facebook with a coffee table.
With a coffee table, damn. That's impressive.
I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw this coffee table on Facebook Marketplace. And I was like, oh shit, that's really cool. That would look really cool in Steph and V's house. So I messaged the person, and there was actually somebody else that had already like commented on it and said they wanted it. But I messaged them and they were like, oh, I think I know your aunt and uncle. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm their niece. Yeah. So in...
What? That's so weird.
Yeah, so it was in like a specific suburb Facebook area, like a and my aunt, uncle, and grandparents are pretty like, they do a lot of things for the community. Like my aunt runs the Instagram for the little village and stuff like that. And
little village.
Yeah,
is it actually a little village?
Well, it's like a little strip of, there's 2 cafes, there's like a fish and chip shop that everybody knows the owners of, fruit and veg shop, there's the butcher that Tanna works at, stuff like that. And like, I'm memorable in the way I look. And she was like, oh, you're Jeanette and Bruce's niece. And I was like, yeah, I am. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, you can have it, totally. Even though there was somebody else that had already said that they wanted it, but she hadn't responded to them. And I was like, yeah, I can pick it up tonight, because she was like, needs to be gone ASAP. And then she was like, yeah, that's fine. Or you can come and get it tomorrow, no rush, you know. And I was like, okay. So I went over with V and picked it up, and V was like, Steph tried to buy this. And I was like, well, I got it for you for free, bitch.
Well, there we go.
So little things like that. I do stuff like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I like to think I am a thoughtful friend.
That's great.
That's awesome. Yeah, things like that. So I go and do that. And like last night, I got a bunch of gift vouchers in my HelloFresh box that I'm not going to use for like...
Not sponsored.
Wine. And like, there's like a pet food or pet one, something. I don't know. I gave them to V because I was like, I'm likely not going to use these. So here, have them. Just little things like that. So that's kind of like how I show love, is just like little thoughtful, I guess, kind of gifts, but also acts of service. It's kind of the same thing.
Acts of service, giving, receiving is receiving. So yours is more the act of doing something for someone.
So that's how I sort of give love, but I don't know how I prefer to receive it.
Okay.
No idea. So I guess we'll figure it out.
Possibly quality time? Because you like to spend time with people, and, you know, not only just like quality time can like sort of range from just like spending time or being in the presence of someone.
Yeah.
Or, you know, so not necessarily.
Yeah, okay. Well,
like...
I think that can be it for sure, because like, because of my like anxiety and sort of my introverted extrovertness, I like being around specific people, but not necessarily always doing things. Like, I would be very happy, and V is like this too, which is why we get along so well. She'll come over and she'll just be scrolling or like doing something on her computer, and I'll be playing Stardew Valley, and like, we don't have to actually like speak.
Yeah, so I'd say that's exactly it. That's
okay,
like,
so maybe
you're there
it's that.
together. You're spending that time together. It's not necessarily, you know, you have to be focused on one particular thing, but it's like having that quality time, you know, together in the same, like in the presence of each other. So,
yeah, and I guess I'm also like, I like to be in like constant communication with people too.
Comunicado.
Yeah, so like I like texting or just having like communication with people.
Yeah.
And like if I'm not like in communication with somebody, I'm like, oh fuck, they hate me. They don't want to talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I'm going to call you out on, because you never reply to me and it frustrates me to no end.
Okay, it's not just you, it's everybody. No,
I know.
Okay?
I know. But I still am like, I'm just going to double text you. I don't even fucking care. It's like,
No,
what did I message you? You still didn't answer me, by the way. So at 7 p.m, I was like, we got our first patron, and then you didn't reply to me for like an hour and a quarter, and then I was like, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? And then at 9 o'clock, you were like, no way, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. One meal for the rest of my life.
I was just trying to get you to respond to me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough then. I
literally googled questions to spark a conversation so I can speak to you.
So good.
Okay.
I am sorry. I'm terrible at responding at the best of times. That's a really interesting question. If I had to only eat one meal, because the thing is, right, you love a meal for the first 50 times you eat it, and then naturally, like, I get this a lot with things that I eat, like, over time. And, like, as a kid, okay, I should explain this, right? As a kid, for breakfast, every day I'd have Wheat Bix, right? Wheat Bix, milk, bit of sugar on top.
So Australian.
Sweet. Right? And then over time, and even now, I can barely eat Wheat Bix anymore because I eat it and I just start to get this sick feeling, like, through, like, the back of my tongue, and then, like, when I swallow, and it's just like, and I just like can't do it. And then, like, I love steak. Who doesn't love steak? But if I eat it too much, the same thing happens. You don't like steak?
Not really.
Oh, okay. So, well, for those that do, right?
My husband's a butcher.
Yeah.
I don't really like anything but, like, chicken and fish and vegetarian things. I would like to be a vegetarian, but I do really like chicken.
Was it pescatarian?
Pescatarian, but that doesn't include chicken. That's seafood.
Right.
That's what most of my family is.
Yeah, right. Ham and chocolate.
I still can't believe you did that.
Better believe it. So I don't know what that's completely off topic, and we can probably just cut this whole thing. But that's
No, I'm gonna leave it.
I don't know what it would be.
And I guess when it says meals, that's relatively, like, up to interpretation as well, you know, like, it could be a combination of different things.
One meal. Is a buffet a meal?
No.
Damn.
Because you can't eat that whole thing.
Well, challenge accepted.
No.
I would eat myself to death. I don't know.
I'd probably go with, like, chocolate chip pancakes and a really good, like, caramel latte.
Chocolate chip pancakes. Pancakes are pretty good. They're very versatile. You can have different toppings and such on them.
I don't know if that counts. I don't know if you'd be allowed to change the topping.
Ooh, okay. It's getting very precise now.
You don't have to answer. I was just trying to get your attention.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna think about it, and then by the end of the episode, I'll have an answer for you.
No, you won't. You're gonna forget in 10 minutes. All right. Who wants to go first? You want to rock paper scissors for it?
Sure.
Ooh, that was loud. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That was really delayed. Scissors, cuts, paper. So you get to decide.
All right. So, Ash, we'll do yours first.
Okay, I knew you were going to do that. All right. Okay.
So we're just on 5lovelanguages.com. We're just going to do just the singles quiz just to figure out who we are, I guess, to better learn ourselves. I'm just going to keep saying it until it's a thing. Have you read the 5 Love Languages Singles Edition?
No.
Okay. So basically, to find out your love language, it just asks you a series of questions, and you just sort of pick, like, one answer or the other. So what I'll do is I'll just read out the question to you, and then I'll read out what the answers are, and then you just tell me which one more reflects on something that you would do. Don't think about it too much. Just sort of like your first natural instinct of, like, which one you would prefer. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's more meaningful to me when someone I love sends me a loving note, text, email for no special reason, or when I hug someone that I love.
like them both.
Yeah, it's just one or the other. I mean, you were just saying before that you like texting someone and having communication.
Yeah, I like
with
the nice text for no special reason.
Yep. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us, or someone I love does something practical to help me out.
The practical one.
Someone I love does something practical to help me.
Can I just pause for a second?
Yeah.
So I cried the other night, and you want to know why? Because Tanna made pickles. Now, hold on, before you say anything. For the entire 7.5 years we've been together, I thought Tanna didn't really like pickles because he would always give them to me when they're on a burger or a meal. Turns out he just knows I like pickles a lot and he loves them anyway, but he gives them to me and I cried. He's been giving me his pickles for 7 years because he knows that I just really like them, and I just thought he didn't like them because he never told me. Oh my God, I'm going to cry again.
That's fucking great.
It's so nice. I'm sorry to anybody with headphones on because I'm screaming, but I literally text my mum and I was like, "Ma!" Anyway.
Aww. He sounds like the best dude.
He is. He's fabulous. Anyway,
that's great.
What's the next question?
That's great. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us, or someone I love does something practical to help me out.
The practical one.
Practical. Okay.
Yep.
It's more meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love, of concern for each other, or I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with those that I love.
I like things.
A token?
Yeah.
Or a memory, I
because
guess.
Like with the uninterrupted leisure time, I find that because like I really love days when Tanna's like yesterday, Tanna's at home and like I'll be sitting on the couch playing a game or whatever it is, and then he'll come in for like half an hour and then he'll leave and go do his thing, or we're both gaming on our computers but we're not like staring at each other. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I like being around them, but it doesn't have to be like concentrated things. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Anyway, what's next?
Perfect. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does something unexpected for me to help me with a project, or I can share an innocent touch with someone I love.
What? An innocent touch?
Yes. So, like, if someone, like, you know, is there and they sort of, like, give you a hug, or, like, you know, they just sort of, like, put their hand on your shoulder or something like that.
I don't know what I thought that was meant to be, but I was like, innocent touch sounds not as innocent
like a little,
as it could.
Little head massage or, like, a,
head scratches.
Something like that.
Yes.
Head scratches.
I love back scratches. I will melt.
Okay. Innocent touch, then. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love puts their arm around me in public, or someone I love surprises me with a gift.
The public one.
Puts their arm around me in public?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, okay. It's more meaningful to me when I'm around someone I love, even if we're not really doing anything, or I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or putting my arm around someone I love.
Sorry, high-fiving is just very funny. That's just such a funny image to me in my head. Like, you're just walking down the street with, like, somebody that, like, I'm just going to, like, with Tanna, and we just turn to each other and be like, yeah. Anyway, the first one.
The first one. You don't want an uncomfortable high five. No one wants an uncomfortable high five.
No.
You know? You don't want to turn and, like, miss. Or, like, you go and give someone a high five and their hand's just wet. And you're like,
I feel like we've high fived so many times and the majority of them have been terrible.
That's open to interpretation.
For us, they're good. For everybody else, they're like, what the fuck are those two freaks doing?
Yeah. That's fair. It's more meaningful to me when I receive a gift from someone I love, or I hear from someone I love that they love me.
The second one.
Second one. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love, or I am complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason.
Compliments make me feel awkward. The first one.
Sitting close to someone?
Yeah.
Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out with someone I love, or I unexpectedly get small gifts from someone I love.
Hanging out.
Hanging out, down the street. It's more meaningful to me when I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you, or someone I love helps me with a task.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. Hey, Ash, I'm proud of you.
I don't know what to get on.
Just waiting for something.
I was
It's
trying
more
not to
meaningful
do
to
anything
me.
and I was like,
That's alright. It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with someone I love, or I hear supportive words from someone I love.
I think getting to do things. Like, I love, like, V and I just going, like, grocery shopping is great.
To the graveyard.
We went for a beautiful walk in the cemetery. Yes, it was lovely.
Cemetery, sorry. Okay,
It was great.
it's more
There
meaningful
was heaps
to me.
of people. We weren't alone. There was heaps of people walking their dogs. There's a family riding bikes. Like,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
actually beautiful. Like, some of the mausoleums and the tombstones and stuff are so nice.
The question I have is, are you sure they were alive?
Yes.
Or were they ghost families?
Nah, they weren't creepy enough to be ghost families. One of the little girls complimented my hair and she's like, when I'm older, I want to do that too. And I was like, yeah, do it.
She was definitely a ghost.
She was 6.
6
Otherwise, I met lots
First
of
of all,
ghost
can't
dogs
be
and I'm
trusted.
fine with that. Just don't scare me.
Sorry. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I feel connected to someone I love through a hug. So instead of it's when someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things for me. So when they say they're going to do something and then don't do it, and then when they say something they're going to do it and then do it. All right, that one. Sweet. It's more meaningful to me when I hear praise from someone I love, or someone I love gives me something that shows they were really thinking of me.
That was great.
Thanks.
One of my best friends is Scottish, and that was pretty good.
It's Glaswegian.
Richard, tell me what you think. No.
So I hear praise from someone I love, or someone I love gives me something that shows they were really thinking of me.
The thinking of me one.
Someone I love gives me something that shows they were really thinking about me.
Yeah.
Sweet. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around someone I love, or I get a back rub from someone I love. Ooh. Ooh.
I would probably...
Back rub.
Well,
back
I mean,
scratches,
I'm also thinking about, like,
back massage.
my friends and stuff like that. I would rather
Being
just
around
be...
someone.
I would rather just, like, hang out with somebody. Yeah, that one.
That one. All right.
Yeah.
It's more
Unless it's
meaningful to me.
specifically talking about, like, a romantic partner.
It's just someone I love. It's just
Okay, no,
someone in
okay,
general.
hang out then.
Yeah, okay. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or someone I love does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy.
The first one.
like giving someone their pickles for 7.5 years. No, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he enjoys it because it brings you happiness.
Yeah.
It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to be in close physical proximity to someone I love, or I sense someone I love showing interest in the things that I care about. So being
The second
close
one
to someone, or
like I would
interest.
rather have like a good conversation about like a game or a movie or something over like text or something like that rather than them be next to me.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love works on special projects with me that I have to complete, or someone I love gives me an exciting gift.
Exciting gift. I like to solo work on things.
It's more meaningful to me when I'm just gonna stop saying that and I'm just gonna read you the questions because I've said it 100 times.
Yeah, fair.
I'm complimented by someone I love on my appearance, or someone I love takes the time to listen to me and really understands my feelings.
That's a hard one because I have a lot of feelings, but I also have a lot of self-image issues. So, I mean, I cried yesterday because I thought I looked like a potato.
Potatoes aren't usually green.
Well, thank you, sir. I mean, they're more green than they are blue.
I mean, they're not blue either.
I was just thinking about like my face because I have my hair up and like I hadn't washed my face and stuff. And I literally took this picture and sent it to Victoria and I was like, here, have a selfie of me. It's just a picture of a potato.
That's fantastic.
The appearance one, I think.
Complimented by someone on my appearance?
Yeah, I can pay for someone to listen to my feelings. I mean, I like them both, but I have a lot of body image issues.
That's fair. Well, you know, you ultimately are your own worst enemy. And what you look like doesn't depict who you are as a person. And you're an awesome person. So take that.
Thank you. Stop making me blush! See, the problem is I like that, but also like I can't receive compliments very well.
Good.
I'm like,
good.
No, don't. That's when I just animate and turn into an actual potato.
Very good.
That's my potato noise.
I don't think potatoes make... You know what, never mind.
They do when I'm one.
I can share a meaningful touch in public with someone I love, or someone I love offers to run errands for me.
Touchy.
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 Someone I love does something special for me to help me out, or I get a gift that someone I love put thought into choosing. Thought. Someone I love doesn't check their phone while we're talking with each other, or someone I love goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me.
Pressure. Because I check my phone and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift from someone I love. Or I hear the words, I appreciate you from someone I love.
Oh, maybe it means like Christmas holiday, not like going to Thailand holiday.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what? You get a gift?
Oh, I guess this is probably American, and if it was Thailand or something like that, they would have said vacation.
Vacation.
I
can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift from someone I love. Or I hear the words, I appreciate you from someone I love.
I think the I appreciate you one. I think that is probably, yeah.
Someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a little gift. Or someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed at the time.
See that? Hello. The dog wants up. With the like relieving stress, it's good, but it makes me feel so guilty because I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like, what was the first option?
Someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a little gift.
Yeah, probably that one. Why are you shaking? She's shaking. What's wrong?
It's cold.
I'm wearing shorts. How are you cold? Continue. I think my dog's anxious.
That's alright, aren't we all? Welcome to the club. You're on camera.
Say hi to the people, my love. No? Okay.
Someone I love doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. Or gift giving is an important part of the relationship with someone I love.
I interrupt people all the fucking time. All the time. I think you probably get it the worst.
No, I don't.
Yeah, don't interrupt me. Let me interrupt you.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I feel so called out on that one. Milo, why are you shaking? What's wrong? Sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right.
Return
Doggo
for
comes
intermission.
first. Okay.
Especially when she's so demanding.
Act 3. Here we go. So it's more meaningful to me when, I don't know why I said it again, but someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired, or I get to go somewhere while spending time with someone I love.
Second one.
Get to go somewhere while spending time
I
with someone.
like going on adventures with friends, and I don't get to do that much.
Adventure.
We're going on an adventure.
Someone I love touches my arm or shoulder to show their care or concern. Or someone I love gives me a little gift that they picked up in the course of their normal day.
I think the gift one, because it shows that they sort of like randomly thought of you.
Thought about you.
And that's something I always like in my brain. I have like this weird, I don't have object permanence, but like for myself in other people's brains. Right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if somebody's off doing something, they just kind of instantly forget that I exist. So yep. That.
Well, I mean, that always goes back to, you know, the whole question of, does anybody exist when they're not around? Don't. Tatums, no. So like if, you know, I was at the shops or something and then I bought you a potato and I was like, hey, I got this.
I would actually love that. And then I would make us something with it.
Soup.
Battery.
Not soup. A battery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you can do the whole thing with the potato and the power. Someone I love helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, or I hear someone I love tell me that they appreciate me.
Second one.
Okay. I get a hug from someone whom I haven't seen in a while, or I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to him/her.
Slash them. Yes. The affirmation one.
I get a hug from someone whom I haven't seen.
No, the other one.
Or I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to them.
Yeah.
Okay, I am complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason, or I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us.
The second one.
Spend alone time?
I reckon this quiz is going to take us around in circles because it's like, we don't know what the fuck she wants.
Well, it's actually just finished.
Oh!
And so basically the idea is to ask similar questions to get different circumstances to see which one is actually more of a priority in your mind. And Ash, I can tell you, your primary love language is... Drum roll, please.
I hate this, but I love it.
Quality time. So in quality time, nothing says I love you like full undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical, but really being there with the TV off, fork and knife down, and all chores and tasks on standby makes you feel truly special and loved. Distractions, postponed activities, or the failure to listen can be especially hurtful. Whether it's spending uninterrupted time talking with someone else or doing activities together, you deepen your connection with others through sharing time. So yeah, it's not just specifically the
I don't care if we do another shit. I just like to
thing.
talk
Like it's
to people.
that yeah. Because it does actually say in there that it's like sharing that time together, not necessarily just dedicated time.
Yeah.
But it also says dedicated time, not just sharing time. So it's a bit of conflicting, but it's definitely
a bit of both.
Yeah. So quality time was 29%.
Okay.
Receiving gifts. Words of affirmation was next at 26%.
Okay.
Receiving gifts was at 23%. Physical touch is 13%. And then acts of service is 10%.
Huh. So those three were pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As FKD at gmail.com. I'm just going to send.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Put it on the Instagram. That's cool.
So, yeah. Yours is quality time. So, I mean, it's like you were saying before, like you do generally enjoy spending time with someone, not necessarily the dedicated time, but in the presence of someone or on an adventure, doing activities or going shopping or, all that sort of stuff. So,
yeah. And I think that's pretty kind of what I was saying before. I really like, I think my thing is I really like to be thought of, but not in like a way that like you have to like give me a gift or anything all the time, but like just showing that my existence is like sort of, I want to say worth something, but that doesn't sound right, that it's like valuable to you. So like spending time doing nothing at all, or like us when we were playing Portal, stuff like that, like just being comfortable, like wanting to spend time with that person or wanting to talk to that person and not feeling like it's a chore or an effort is like the biggest thing for me, I think, because especially when I was younger, anytime that I was like hanging out with somebody, I think it's probably to do with the bit that I'm an only child. I always feel like it's kind of like an obligation that people were hanging out with me.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just like residual voices in my head from like being bullied or whatever it was, but I think, showing me that you value my existence just by like and a lot of the time, like I might not be super comfortable to do something like go to a party or go out clubbing or something like that, but if you invite me, it will make me feel incredible, but I might also still say no.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think that's a lot of my sort of self-doubt in that is probably where a lot of that comes from. Is that I'm like, I'm not really X enough. I don't know put whatever adjective, verb. What's the right word for that? Verb? Describing word? Yeah. Adjective is a doing word, isn't it? One's adjective. Doing, one's... I think a verb...
Verb is a... Oh no, I'm thinking about nouns.
Verb is a word used to describe an action, state, or occurrence.
Verb. The English language is so dumb.
What's an adverb?
It's the worst.
Gently.
It's absolutely the worst fucking
Adjective.
thing. Because it makes no sense.
Sweet red. Okay, yeah, adjective. Adjective is...
Yeah.
Adjective is the word I was looking for there.
Adjective.
Insert adjective here. Yeah. I'm not X enough for this person or for this situation or whatever it is. So, like, I think inclusion's a big thing for me. That's the word I needed. All right, well, because the quiz takes what?
I think it's...
What happened?
Just go.
What happened?
No, literally nothing. It's just... Well, so because the quiz... Sorry, continue. Go. Go.
So that's really interesting that, like, my top three were ones that I sort of thought, but if you kind of combine them all together, I think my overall theme is, like, inclusion. If I could make my own theme, it would be my own... design my own love language, and that is inclusion. Include me in your mind and other things. I don't know.
Yeah.
And activities.
Yeah,
so that's really cool. I think we're actually going to do Tate's love language quiz. You will get to hear his results and everything next week. A little bit of a cliffhanger here for you. And we're going to talk about him. What do you reckon?
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
I'm a thing.
Correct.
People. I'm a people.
I'm
me. I am human.
Oh no, not
I
this
do
again.
human things. Like eat with my mouth stones.
Please watch the video. It's Tate's face. Tate's face just there.
I don't even know what it was doing.
You just look like in a lot of pain.
That's my life, generally, yeah. That's
so
just life.
funny. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. If you know your love language, or if you... Stop it, Tate. You're on both of my screens, so I can't look anywhere without seeing you. If you know your love language, or if you do find out, or if you want to find out, let us know. Any of the comment sections, you can message us on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. If they did want to let us know, Tate, where can they find us?
You can find us everywhere. Literally everywhere. We're outside right now. We're not.
I was hoping you were just going to be like, you can find us everywhere, and then just not say anything else.
You can find us everywhere. Hey, look, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, as NotasFkd. You can find us on our website, which we will link in the description, as well as we've got a Patreon now, which we do have, as we said earlier in the episode. We have a patronus. We have a patronus. We have patronus. Oh my god. Hey Ash, where can everyone find us?
For all of our links and pretty much everything else, you can just go to our website. That'll be in the link below. That'll have I'm leaving all this in. That'll have the videos on demand link. It'll show you where you can get different episodes for whatever podcast platform you listen to. There's a form that you can fill out if you want to send us questions, queries. There's a picture of Tate in a cool sweater. I don't know what else is on there. The Patreon. Do you not know what the picture is?
In a cool sweater. Oh, the Christmas thing. Okay.
Yeah, you're
I
in
was
a
like,
cool sweater.
What is a
Cool
cool
Christmas
sweater?
sweater.
What is it? Yeah, alright.
Anyway.
It is pretty cool. It's pretty rad, actually. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Check it
So,
out.
yes,
Check
you
it
can
out.
just go to the website. It's all there.
Just go there.
Do
Go
it. Do it. Thanks so much for listening
Thank you.
or watching or interacting.
Both.
And
But anyone else does.
I've been Ash.
And I have been Tate.
And this has been NotasFkd.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.